Good afternoon, guys. It is Fridzy the 13th. Little shout out to karaoke there. I'm Dine. Call me Dine. Welcome to part 16 of Let's Play Final Fantasy VI: The Eternal Crystals. We're going to finish up getting all the remaining party members in this video. To start off, we need to come to this solitary triangle isle. It has changed from the world of balance with new enemies, or rather a new enemy, and a very well hidden secret that I did not notice the first time I played through the game. See this little zone eater? You can kill it if you want, but you may notice it seems to have a vor fetish and inhales the characters, eats them alive. And you may have to wonder, well, I can kill this guy, I'll get my party members back, but what would happen if we ate them all? So we're just going to let him suck us in. And this is also a palette swap of an enemy that's actually pretty good for gaining magic points on the original. I honestly don't remember if that same enemy is in this version. I'll know when I go to grind magic points. And I guess I should do this outside of battle, because this guy only inhales and casts gravity. You're wasting my time and my MP, you zone eater! I'm just enjoying the music at this point. And there goes Tina. I have a slit party, apparently. Nope! Enough with the gravity! You already did it on Shadow. Come on. Now, after this, I'm probably going to do a side video where I just hunt down Death Gaze and get him out of the way. Depending on how long that takes, it may just be another side music video. Okay, so, not a game over. You come in here, you get this unusual theme that's unique to this area. And let me get healed up again. And Tina has the gold hairpin. What is she? I don't know why it costs her so much MP. If you come down here, we actually have this game's only... Well, not only stealth mission, but one of them. You can hop along these bridges here. If you get touched, you'll get knocked off the bridge into a lower area. And it's actually recommended that you let it happen once, because there's some chests you can only open down there. And the tricky part is this one here. And go for it. Alright, first try. Oh, another gold hairpin. Excellent. In the original, that contains a relic for Realm. But switch out on this version. If you fall down here, pick these up. So dry ether, not so good. Dragon armor. I'll give that to Edgar. And there's some new enemies in here. Tap Dancer and Covert. So they're the same as they are in the original. And these enemies are basically like the ninjas from the Floating Continent. Oh, ouch. Locke, you're gonna cut this one close, buddy. Yeah, these guys are a lot harder in this version than they are in the original. Oh, counter with a shuriken. Ouch. Yeah, finish him off, gal. Tarza. What's your name? So used to the different... Actually, better to use the Phoenix down. And then heal up. Let me double check Tina's Esper really quick. Okay, she's not mastered it yet. There aren't a whole lot of various enemies in here. Those tap dancer and coverts are like 2 of 4. And you'll usually only get into battles in this first area and below. And yep, I want Stray Cat. Yep, apparently Locke just couldn't finish it correctly, or whatever. Yeah, the wing edge seems to randomly kill an enemy. Of course, it doesn't work on undeads. Go to the left. Oh, I thought he got me. And go for it. Alright, hard part done. So, very nice of him to give you a save point right here, because in here is really the only room outside of battle where you can die instantly. Rising ceiling. And don't go too far. Because, yep, it comes down at set points. And as long as you have sprint shoes, it's not that bad. This is a safe spot in this treasure chest here. And if you get caught in it, it is instant death. So, nice hero ring, thank you. And I usually have trouble seeing this spot right here, so I just go for it. So attack star, one of the best things that Shadow can throw, and made it by 2 spaces. Sprint shoes are a must. And in here's a little puzzle room, really not hard at all. In fact, you don't even need to solve the puzzle to continue on. But just hop along here, hit that switch, and you can continue back this way. Makes this chest accessible, and it's frustrating because you can jump along here but not back in Mount Zozo. So a Thunder Shield, useful against certain dragons. But there are better shields for different characters. And come in here. And holy cow, I thought you died! You fell off the floating continent. I guess he fell. And then the Zone Eater was just happened to inhale and caught his fall and sucked him in. What do you have to say, Emperor? Formerly the Emperor. Is he evil? Has he changed? Dare we trust him? And yep, he's still named Zemus, and you can tell that is a very awkward sprite alteration of the original character, named Gogo. Emperor Zemus, you're alive, and you're going to pay for what you've done. Please don't be alarmed. I have been stuck in this cave for a long time. I've had ample time to think. There's nothing you can say that can make up for the chaos you've caused. Just hear me. I had no idea Kefka was a dark cloud. I'll bet you didn't! You couldn't even hear me bragging about it inside my cell while we were openly discussing the plan to trick them at the end of the world about. All I wanted to do was use crystal technology to make the world more productive. You see, it started like this. Blah 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 blah. Oh, so you see, I want revenge against Kefka just as you do. Please, my experience and skills should be useful to you. Just tell me what to do and I'll follow your lead exactly. Okay, but we're going to keep a very close eye on you. Now let's go. So Zemus joins the party, and I'll showcase him in just a little bit. Let's get out of here first. Cast teleport, otherwise you have to go back through the collapsing ceiling room without a save point beforehand. Speaking of save points, going to save first. Again, Death Gaze. That's why I'm hunting him down in the next video. And we are actually going to need Zemus with us in the next dungeon. So do a quick change. I'm going to take out Tarza, because I do need Locke, and I want to keep Shadow, because he's in the front of the party. And what does he have to say? He doesn't have to say anything. Okay, Shadow, Locke, Tina, and Zemus. And did I unequip Tarza? That's how bad my short-term memory is, guys. Okay, he's usually best in the back row, but he starts at a pretty good level, good HP. So, fairly lousy equipment. You can give him better stuff. And if you go to the status screen, he has the Mimic as default, but you can actually select other things he can use. So, and it could be anything. So I often give him something that makes other characters fairly useful themselves, like the dragon, and usually magic as well, because he will be able to cast any spell that all of the characters in your party combined can have. So I give that to him, and I should give him a gold hairpin, but my relics are split up so that I basically have the battle advantage every time. Well, let's lift off. Next stop, Narsh. And that is on this continent. And we got a lot to do in here, so I'm going to be retreating and healing every so often. You come in here, get to enjoy the wonderful Boundless Ocean music from FF3 again. Quick heal up, thank you, Water of Life. What are you doing here? Doesn't matter, really. Nothing left anyway. There's only one Moogle still around, and only Treasure Hunter can pick that lock. Yeah, it just so happens we have that Treasure Hunter in our party. Now, everything Locke can do in here is completely optional. But he gets some really good stuff thanks to him. Actually, I should just mimic that throw, but doesn't matter. He's already dead. So we wanted to make 2 quick stops in here. First, the weapon shop. Locke, as usual, knows what he's doing. I'll come in here and talk to this old man. I've been waiting for you. I wanted to give you this. Crystal shard? I ran a weapon shop for 70 years. This stone gives off an eerie aura. Please take it. I'm too old to harness its power. Well, you want it? Yep, take the shard Ragnarok. In the original, you have the option to take it as a piece of magicite or as a sword. That was changed on this one. But Ragnarok is very useful. Turns the enemy into an item, has some very unique abilities, and also teaches the best spell in the game, Ultima. And Tina actually learns that naturally. She levels up. She's the only one who does. But I'm going to finish Palador with her first. And we're actually going to get a lot of magicite shards in here. I want to come up here north of the relic shop next. And open this one as well. And thank you, Locke. Actually, at this point, you no longer need Locke, so if you want to switch him out, you can. No elixir in there. And another old man. Take this. Cursed shield. If it can break its curse, imagine its defensive power. And yes, the Cursed Shield afflicts you with every status ailment in the game if you equip it. However, the majority of those can be negated if you also equip a ribbon. If you fight with the Cursed Shield for 255 battles, it becomes the Paladin Shield, and the best shield in the game. Quick heal up in here. We're going to take the back entrance into the mines. It's slightly faster. Just have to take that old secret passage that Locke discovered. It's still there, still working. And the enemies in here are different from outside, so we'll see some new ones. Yep, Mag Rotors are back. And these are just like Mag Rotors of before, mostly physical enemies, don't do a whole lot. And you can usually take them out quickly. Especially hitting them in the back like this. I didn't even really need that toxic sludge either. They'll often drop items that can be thrown by Shadow. Or Locke, actually, now that I remember. Yeah, Locke has an ability in this one. Oh, new enemy. Wild Wolf. Just kind of upgrades from previous wolves. Not too problematic. Yeah, the enemies in here are actually much easier than in the Triangle Island. How much damage does Locke do with a throw? Okay, pretty good too. I just need to remember to keep my stockade of ninja stars nice and high. Back into the mines, and the security checkpoint from before has been removed. That's one of the main changes in here. Psychos, more new enemies. Let's see if Giltos does anything decent here. And we'll mimic that. Yeah, not too good. But enough to kill him, at least. Okay, Tina is done with Palador. She's learned Haste Ga and Slow Ga. Cast the spells on every enemy or ally, depending on what you're using. Phoenix. Yeah, she knows Firaga. Yeah, Arise and Re-Raise and Curaga are going to be super important, so she should get work on those. Back here, we want to go to where the Moogles were. Because the Lone Wolf wasn't kidding when they said there's one last Moogle. More new enemies. Shoot. Go ahead and hit these guys with the Dragon Stone. And what element stuff can I hit with them here? Really didn't need that after all. Just barely. Not quite enough there, Shadow. And hopefully no more battles before we reach the end of this room. I really need to stop saying that. But, lo and behold, the Lone Moogle. And it's our very own Mog. Kapow! You're alive! I thought you were feeding the worms! Kapow! Kapow! Let's go! That's still less annoying than Mog's voice and feed rhythm. And this actually cuts out some dialogue here. It just says, Kapow! Whereas in the original, Mog is actually required in order to get the other party member available in Narsh. That was changed on this one. You actually need Zemus. And we're done with this part. No, Tina does not have the Dark Sword ability. And we can teleport. Do one more quick save, and it's time to head back to where the Frozen Esper is. And it's been too long since I recorded. Was it renamed Tritosh in this one, or did it keep the original name of Valagamanda? That's a fun name to say. Valagamanda. That sounds like the name of a Spanish Zorro wannabe. Yeah, made it through without a single battle on that screen. And of course it happens on the next one. Back into the mines. I want to head back to where the initial battle of Narsh was. And it seems like a long time ago now. Over a year in game time, of course. But one thing we want to be careful about. Aside from talking when battles are loading up again. One thing I need to double check is if I mimic throwing in a ninja star, does that use one from the inventory? Oh, no. Oh, I'm not going to check now. I just learned something new in that last battle. Oh, apparently Nazima/Gogo can mimic Interceptor. No, I'll probably just keep that battle in anyway. Okay, in here we got this dragon. I'm not quite ready to fight it. I want to make sure I want to make sure it won't slaughter me before saving outside. So after what happened with the red dragon, can't be too careful here. Come back and let's see what we can do. Aside from getting into more unnecessary battles. Okay, Mr. Dragon. This one's the Ice Dragon. Different sprite, too. This is like Shinryu. As expected, these things are weak against fire. So we're going to have Tina do some dual cast of fire, and crap. I'll try that again. Oh, fairly powerful counterattack, but nothing we can't handle. Yeah, I'm not even going to give this guy much of a chance to attack. And wait for her to act again, then mimic. Now I'll have these guys join in. Don't need to steal. I actually took off Locke's sneak ring. Oh, Absolute Zero. This could hurt. Oh! That didn't need hurt. Oh, thank you, Locke! I definitely made sure to give Locke an ice shield before coming out here, and oh boy, saved my bacon. Good job past me. So Force Shield is fairly useful against other elementals. 5 dragons left. Locke cannot solo enemies in here, so I'll use some Phoenix Downs, and then heal up before I go back to the save point. Now we can just use a sleeping bag. And be ready for the next challenge, quite frankly. Yep, all I need to do is a sleeping bag. And I thought I had some. Nope. Oh well. Got plenty of tents. Now, if the game is nice, I won't get into any battles before the next boss, but the game's never that nice. I want to come back here, the old lookout point. Frozen Esper, reacting to our presence. Yeah, thankfully the music never changed. Okay, they kept him as Tritosh in this version. Now this guy will mostly use MP draining attacks. He will attack every once in a while, but he'll usually just cast Rasp or Osmos. And okay, just mimic the Ninja Star. I just get way ahead of myself on that one. That doesn't matter too much because he's not countering. And curb stomp! Complete and utter curb stomp! He only got one attack in. Go Tina! Well, 7 magic points, not bad at all. You humans freed me from that prison of ice. You possess crystal shards. Who are you? I sense war and destruction. Could you really be the ones to join the crystals? I can tell you want to return the world to balance. Let's see if you're worthy. So he gives himself up for us. Yay. Receives Fire Star or Tri-Touch. And aside from that, the cliff side collapses. We can actually jump down in there. But not before topping off Tina's MP, because the next dungeon has no save points. There's going to be more... Ah! There's going to be more battles in here than there were in the rest of the town. Oh, no. What a tent. Yeah, we'll heal everybody with a single eye drop. Another quick save, and hopefully only one more battle or so before getting back over here. Oh, thank you, game. Yep, opening in the cliff, hop into it. Because we like jumping off random cliff sides and waterfalls and what have you. We even fight us battles in free fall. Now, this is a very old cave. You have to be careful. Again, unique music. There are collapsing floors. We want to collect all the chests we can. Monster in a box. Start off with. So, Tonberries. Yep, they make their appearance in this. And pretty dangerous. We just want to take them off one at a time. And dual Firaga Mimic will definitely help with that. Holy! Is that a desperation attack? Oh. Pathetic! That seriously scared me for a second there, because I have absolutely no idea how much damage to expect from these guys. Yeah, it'll probably hurt Zemus a little bit more. The only thing I don't like about Holy on this is how long the animation is. I think it's the spell with the longest animation in the game. Meteor maybe second. And hopefully finish these guys off. Tina can cast a spell off the other. Now I'll just get ready and set here. All we have to do is sit through the attack animation. That's right, she has one more cast left. Sucks to be you! Oh, he's not dead yet, unfortunately. We'll get these guys before they doink us. If you know Tonberries. Yep, Flare 79, you came just in time for the Tonberries. Nothing wrong with that. And dead. So that was the only thing I was really worried about in here. Minerva times 3, holy cow! Let me double check that thing. A lot faster to do it this way. Yep, Minerva times 3 raises MP by a quarter. Oh, it gave me 3, but only Tina and Celeste can equip it. Okay, whatever. And, yep, definitely nice boost to everything. Oh, sweet. That's actually a collapsing floor right there. I want to come out and around here. Ixion? What's he doing in this game? Well, it's not really him. There's a Z in his name. Yeah, I wasn't gonna let him doink me. Oh, lucky. Yep, attack the right guy. There are a few more other enemy types in here. I think at least one more. We'll make sure to get them. And come around to this one. So an X-Ether. That's okay. And... And I think we got the last two enemy types in here. More Megavolt? Okay. I really don't know what to expect from a crazy Darkwing Duck villain, but him to use it on himself in an attempt to heal, no good. Now, I actually don't remember where all the treasure is in here, because I don't... Aside from falling, I really don't remember the layout of this dungeon. Oh, another enemy, okay. Oh, Burrowers, it's the enemies from FF5! Now we'll hit these guys with some dragon abilities, and then follow up with some... Frogage. Excuse you, Interceptor. I think it won't hurt to get some more healing items throughout the area as well. Miss me! Miss me again. You guys just aren't too threatening. The toad ability is more of a nuisance than anything. Yep, already dead. And the way I want to go, yeah, I want to follow this bridge right here. Another chest here. A gauntlet, relic that uses sword in two hands. And that must be the chest I thought was a Genji glove in Gold Glee Gamers LP, but again, I could be wrong. I want to come to the end here and flip this other switch. Drop down to exactly where we want to be. And hey, what's a suit of Magitech armor doing here? Magitech armor? How did it get here? Something laser mechanism. A piece of crystal? It's hard to emote with Shadow. Remove the crystal shard? Yep. We'll take it, we get the Earth Shard Titan. Changed from Terato from the original. Who I actually believe is Jormungand in the original translation. But... oh crap, it's Hulk Soldier! And he's pissed! We have found Biggs! He's alive! And apparently he's using tech abilities, even though he's not in his tech armor. But we're gonna Furaga him to death and pierce him with ninja stars as usual. Launch! What's the Dragon Ball Z character doing in here? Nah, enough of that. Oh, reflected crap! Wait, never mind. Tina's got a fire shield on. I can't say the same thing about Zemus, though. Well, the reflect won't necessarily hit him, either. I got a 50-50 chance. But then again, that's what he mimicked anyway. So, okay, I gotta show it. Just mimic ninja star throwing. And I don't know if that can kill anybody, but... just have Tina on healing duty. So power 100 times up, defense up, magic defense up, speed up, recovery up, and that's a pretty damn powerful remedy. Ninja star, and yet one shot he's down. So much for that impressive power up. Yeah, that was the toughest Imperial soldier we've ever seen. Even he could survive the explosion of the Death Star at that rate. Talk to him with Zemus in your party. I'm your Emperor soldier. You're going to join us. Is that clear? Loyal soldier of the Empire, strong as a juggernaut, with armor suitable for Magitech. His name is Biggs. Just as it's ever been. Biggs reporting, sir. Yes, sir. I'll join you. Biggs, stand up straight now, Lieutenant. I'm going to talk to you like I'm your grandfather. Sir, I spent the past year in this cave modifying my armor to use Magitech weaponry, sir. Oh, wonderful. We can use that power to defeat the Dark Cloud. Who said technology's any use against me? Yes, I'm watching and reading everything you're saying! And he's... Sir, I'll wait for you on the airship. Okay, so he heads out there anyway. So if you follow him... one way to trip back out, but even faster... just teleport again. Now, why is Dispel selectable in the menu? I just now noticed that. Anyway, that is all I want to do for this video. I need to do some serious grinding to get ready for some of the harder side quests. So, thank you guys for watching. I'll get this edited and uploaded quickly, or rather on Sunday. I'm Dine. Call me Dine. If life is giving you a hard day, never be afraid to keep putting on the fork. You guys take care. Have a great weekend. I'm going to go enjoy my new PS4. See ya!